What are the various investment options available for beginners?
There are many complex products which are available in current scenarios, but I would always say keep the investment product simple and understandable. So some of the products which are available for beginners are like fixed deposits, where we can get a higher interest rates compared to a saving deposits. Then we have bonds, which is mostly issued by governments or corporations, where we will be getting a higher coupon rates compared to FDs or savings interest rates. Then we have a third option as index funds, where usually index funds is a kind of mutual funds which try to replicate any specific index such as Nifty 50 or Sensex, and it's basically a passively managed fund whose expense ratio will also be lower compared to the actively managed fund. Then we have mutual funds, where most of the investors are pooling their money and a professionally fund manager manages the funds. And also we have ETFs, which is basically called as exchange traded funds, where it is again a kind of index fund, but which is traded in the stock exchanges. So we can trade between the market trading hours. And finally, it's the direct equity, where we can directly buy shares of different companies using our stock exchanges. I know these are like many options, but if you're still confused about many options, you can always consult a professional advisor like Dilzer Consultants Pvt Ltd, where we can help you which product suits you more.
How do we decide on which investment products suit us?
Deciding which investment products is suitable for one's need has various factors to be considered. So some of the key parameters or factors which one need to consider is their financial goals, then their risk tolerance and risk taking ability, and also the investment time horizon. And also one need to keep on updating and educate themselves on the various products which are available in the market, which gives them an idea of how and for what purpose the product is used for. And if still you're confused, you can always pitch in for a financial advisor like Dilzer Consultants, and you can always get the advisory from them as well. And also diversification is one of the key parameters which we look into, and also cost and fees involved for each and every product which are available for the investments needs to be checked. These are few parameters which one can look into.
Let us say an individual's goal is set for 15 years from now and his risk appetite is high. What investment type would you recommend?
Considering the risk profile and time horizon, I would recommend a person of this kind of risk appetite to invest into 70 to 75% into equity, which most of the equity mutual funds or direct equity one can look into. And this will give us a higher rate of return compared to any other asset classes. And since the period is over 15 years, it should easily comfortably beat the inflation as well. And remaining 20 to 25% of the corpus can be invested into debt instruments over various time frames like short, medium and long duration, which kind of gives us a laddering effect. And it also avoids the interest rate sensitivity in the economy. And also remaining 5 to 10% of the corpus can be invested into commodities such as gold and silver. So this is the recommendation which I would suggest for this kind of profile.